This is a big deal. This is a real big deal. And I want to thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. One Earth, one family, one future. That's the focus of this G20 Summit. And in many ways, it's also the focus of this partnership. We're focusing on regional infrastructure projects that deliver results across multiple countries and in multiple sectors. And today, I'm proud to announce that we've finalized the historic agreement for a new India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor.
An ambitious and historic plan for a corridor linking Europe, the Middle East and India, announced on the sidelines of the G20 Summit in Delhi.
This is a real big deal. I want to thank
Even
you,
as
Mr.
China
Prime
looked
Minister.
on,
One Earth,
the Europe,
one
Middle
family,
East,
one
India
future.
Trade Corridor
That's the
Plan
focus
is a
of
part
this,
of a partnership
G20 Summit.
for global infrastructure and investment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Biden brought together 6 G20 leaders to accelerate investments into high-quality infrastructure projects and the development of economic corridors. So why is this corridor so important? To begin with, there will be 2 separate corridors, an East corridor connecting India to West Asia and a Northern corridor connecting West Asia to Europe. India, the United States, UAE, Saudi Arabia, France, Germany, Italy and the European Union signed the MOU. India will be connected to Europe by a railway line and existing ports through the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Jordan and Israel. This means faster and cheaper economic growth while incentivizing new investments and creating quality jobs. 2 continents will be connected to commercial hubs. Facilitating the development and export of clean energy is also a key aim of this project, as is ensuring food security and strengthening supply chains. Energy grids and telecommunication lines will be linked through undersea cables to expand reliable access to electricity. Developing infrastructure to enable the production and transport of green hydrogen is also on the cards, and they will connect people to secure and stable internet.
PGII के माध्यम से हम ग्लोबल साउथ के देशों में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर गैप को कम करने में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दे सकते हैं। फ्रेंड्स, भारत कनेक्टिविटी को क्षेत्रीय सीमाओं में नहीं मापता। सभी क्षेत्रों के साथ कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ाना भारत की मुख्य प्राथमिकता है। हमारा मानना है कि कनेक्टिविटी विभिन्न देशों के बीच आपसी व्यापार ही नहीं, आपसी विश्वास भी बढ़ाने का स्रोत है।
Many are viewing this initiative as a counter to China's Belt and Road push on global infrastructure. With this partnership, Washington and the European Union are emerging as alternative partners and investors for developing countries.
This corridor is much more than just a railway or a cable. It is a green and digital bridge across continents and civilizations.
The efforts made by India to push Global South at the center of G20 presidency has been one of the top highlights of this global event. Remember, G20 evolved out of an economic crisis, and this shows a shift in the global outlook. From the launch of a transnational economic corridor to the inclusion of the African Union in G20 presidency, India is putting all efforts to ensure that developing countries are at the center of tomorrow's world. With Shrishti Shankar and camera person Pavan, this is Vasudha Venugopal for NDTV.